I'm not an expert on the criminal justice system, but how does Janet or anyone else get a fair trial when there's actual videotape of the crime on TV? How do you get an impartial jury?
That's up to the court.
Yes, but the murder could have been read about. It didn't have to be seen.
It was news.
Laurel's death should have been kept private, Adam.
The Constitution guarantees the people's right to know, Pierce. It's the First Amendment. Right, Brooke? She once went to jail to protect it.
Let's not argue about it, all right? Why don't we have some more champagne?
Brooke, darling, what a delightful surprise.
Hello, Adam.
Oh, good. We can all dine together. How cozy.
Well, Adam and I are here with Junior and Jamie.
Well, the more the merrier.
My table's actually over there, Phoebe.
Where are the little darlings?
They're in the video arcade.
Phoebe, you are a vision.
Why, thank you, Adam.
Excuse me. A phone call for you, Mr. Riley.
Hello?
Hey, yeah, Pierce, this is Mateo. I'm calling about Laura.
What about Laura? Is she all right?
Well, she's in jail.
Jail? For what? Is she okay?
Yes, she's okay. It's just that a shop owner at the Valley Inn accused her of shoplifting, and they've got evidence. So they've got her in the cell right next to Janet, and with no legal guardian, looks like she's going to spend the night in jail, and maybe off to a foster home in the morning.
No, she won't. I'll be right over. I'm sorry, but we're going to have to do this another time.
I'm coming with you.
Brooke, our
I
date.
can help.
But...
Adam, it's Laura.
Fine. I'll drive you.
You take care of Jamie and Junior, all right? I will take care of Laura, and I'll see you later. Okay? All right.
Well, let me know if I can help.
Yes.
Damn caveman.
Beg your pardon?
Mind your own business.
Pierce Riley is not a caveman. He's very sensitive, manly, paragon of all virtues, which is more than I can say about some people.
When it comes to virtue, Phoebe, I'm afraid your track record is just as bad as mine.
You are putting you and me in the same category?
Pierce Riley is another in a long line of attractive young men that you have, how should I say, sponsored over the years.
Are you calling me a strumpet?
What are you sniggering at, Palmer?
My Puritan ancestors are whirling in their graves.
There, Phoebe, come on now. He's only picking on you because he's jealous of Pierce. Oh, come on, admit it, admit it. Hey, a new buck is in his territory, and the old stag is sharpening his horns.
Oh.
Double shot at Rocky Road.
Oh, yum. How'd you do it? Who'd you bribe?
You'd be amazed what the staff of this hospital is willing to do for a member of the Martin clan. Smile and a kind word doesn't hurt either.
Thanks.
You should try it sometime.
What? Say, hi, I'm Kelsey, granddaughter of the chief of staff.
I was talking about the smile and the kind word part. You know, like be nice.
What for? They're shipping me off to Oregon yesterday if they could arrange it. Isn't that the plan?
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Who is they? What plan?
Oh, don't act dumb.
No, don't be paranoid. There's no conspiracy here. Give me a break, Kels. You just had a baby. You know, you're giving the baby up for adoption. It's only logical that the members of your family that love you should be concerned that maybe you got a couple confused questions running around up there as to what this all means.
Now you sound like my dad would if he knew.
Hey, look. Maybe. Just maybe. You're thinking, this is okay now. What about later? Right? Kid grows up. Finds out he's adopted. He gets curious. He wants to know about you and comes looking for you. What's going to happen then? How are you going to handle that?
Once I sign him away, it's forever.
Forever's a long time, Kels.
Well, you're adopted. Did you go looking for your mom?
I didn't have to. She came looking for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
how could you stand it? 2 mothers?
Once upon a time, I had 3. But, seriously? Adoption saved my life. Becoming a Martin is the best thing that ever happened to me.
So you don't think I'm gonna regret it?
I don't know, babe. Regret's it's part of life. But I will tell you this. Whatever you decide, I'm going to be behind you 100%. Give me your ice cream.
Come on, sweetie. Come on.
He's hungry, but he just won't take it.
Tyke's got a mind of his own.
Hello.
Joe.
Hi, Joe.
Saw Dr. Meeker in the hallway. Oh, Dr. Frank's patient in 4 West regained consciousness. Dr. Meeker's news is not so good.
I understand you're not taking your formula, little guy.
No, and he wants to give him an IV, but they're just so harsh. He's so small, Joe.
Yes, it is invasive. He's not responding to conventional feeding.
Well, we haven't tried breastfeeding.
No, we haven't considered that.
Well, maybe we should try. Just until we can find a formula that he can tolerate. For his sake. Do you think we should try?
It's not my call.
Do you think Kelsey'd agree to it?
I don't know. You want to ask him?
Joe, could we just have a couple of minutes?
Yes, of course. Tad is in the room. I'll be there with him.
I would do anything for this baby, honey.
I know.
This is the child we have waited for so long. I'm really afraid. And you know, they say that breastfeeding is one of the most beautiful, most intimate experiences a person can have.
Maybe Kelsey won't see it that way. Maybe to her it'll just be another biological favor she did.
Honey, she's his mother.
Not by choice.
How could she not want him?
She's not you. People are different. Thank God.
What if they aren't?
That's the risk. But luckily, the baby doesn't have to be breastfed to survive. There is intravenous feeding.
No, I know, but it's not a question of survival, though. It's a question of what's best for him.
I know. Listen to me. Honey, we gotta face facts. If we have Kelsey breastfeed the baby, there's gonna be a chance, a small chance, that she's gonna change her mind about the adoption. Do you want to risk that? Maria? Do you want to ask her?
That was the year Mom made you take a vacation. She had no choice. She works too hard. We drove out west, right?
Grand Canyon.
The Dude Ranch?
Yeah.
Mom, Dad, me, Joey, and Charlie. Oh, boy. This is way before you were born. We were demons.
Oh, you were a perfectly behaved gentleman.
That's what you think. We were nuts. Jeff and Tara were probably a walk in the park compared to us, right?
Mom never stopped talking about her happy childhood.
Really? Nice to hear. Thanks, sweetheart.
Hi.
Hi. Is it okay if we come in?
Well, we were just leaving.
We were?
Yeah. Sweetheart, good night.
Night.
Huh?
I won't be a stranger to you.
Okay.
Thanks, Tad. You brought me ice cream.
What's wrong? Well, it's about the baby. He's, and it's not anything to immediately be alarmed about, but Dr. Meeker said that the baby is still losing weight, and he's tried a couple of different formulas, and he's been rejecting them all.
Is he sick?
No, but he could pretty easily become malnourished and dehydrated.
Is it serious?
Usually, what happens is babies who fail to thrive are fed intravenously.
IV? You mean with needles?
Yeah, exactly, and I really don't want it to come to that either.
There is another option.
It's the natural one. It's, the absolute best food for the baby is breast milk.
What?
It has everything he needs.
And it's good for the mother, too.
You want me to nurse the baby? No way!
I haven't seen Kelsey smile like that in days.
Well, they don't call me Swave for nothing.
I knew you guys were up to something at that dude ranch.
The important thing is you couldn't prove it.
So how did you get through to Kelsey?
She asked me if I thought she was an unfeeling wretch for giving the baby up for adoption. And I told her quite honestly that adoption is the best thing that ever happened to me. No matter how badly I screw up, you're always there.
You all right, son?
Considering somebody was shot on my watch, I'd have to say, no, I'm not.
Well, it was a terrible thing, Laurel's death.
The gun that killed her came from my office. We handpicked that audience. We whipped them into a frenzy. I can't help thinking that if we hadn't, then maybe it's possible somebody would have seen an ex-con aiming a loaded weapon. Maybe we could have stopped it.
You were just doing your job. These things happen. It was not your fault.
I'm not so sure, Dad. I'll survive. Let's see.
Me jealous? I do not have a jealous bone in my body. You, I hear, wrote the book.
Now, gentlemen.
You know, Phoebe said that you're not even allowed to say the word marriage in Brooke's presence. And, of course, no complaints at all about whatever she does.
Someone is a big mouth.
Well, lack of privacy is the price you pay for being famous. Infamous, in your case.
Please don't bicker.
I'd have to work hard to be you.
Well, I agree with Oscar Wilde. I dislike all arguments. They're always vulgar and sometimes convincing.
Well, your reach has always been beyond your grasp.
For your information, Brooke and I are happier than we have ever been in our lives. And we're both quite satisfied with our independent relationship.
You know, Brooke said exactly the same thing to me the other day when I was admiring her portrait. It's exquisite, especially the flesh tones.
She showed you that?
Well, it's a work of art. You see, Pierce captured her au naturel.
You mean she posed without drapings?
I believe your table is ready.
Oh, my niece is a very proud and a very modern woman.
Don't let me keep you.
It's just a shame that you can't settle down to a kind of lasting happiness that Phoebe and I have Langley and Opal.
Yes, bless their dear patient hearts.
Fate protect me.
Derek, please, I'm begging you. Don't call those people at social services. Laura gets her back up just thinking about them. She'll do something desperate, like run away or something.
I'm with you, Janet, okay? I follow you. But I have to follow procedure. I mean, without a duly sworn legal guardian, I can't do anything.
Well, she'll have one. If you'll just wait, he'll be... Pierce, there he is. Thanks for finding him.
Where's Laura?
She's still being processed. They're fingerprinting her and everything. She'll be back soon.
And what's this about a foster home?
Brooke, did you tell her? Why are you here?
Janet, Brooke has experience helping kids like Laura in the system. She volunteered.
How nice.
So what's taking this processing so long?
Yeah, how do I get Laura out of here? How do I get her released?
Well, you could apply to be her legal guardian. But since you're not family and you're a young single male who lives in the woods, I doubt if they'll grant it.
What about me? Would I qualify?
You take her in?
Are you kidding? Where do I sign? Wait. What about Pierce? I mean, Laura thinks of him as the father. Why can't he do it?
Well, Laura would have as much access to Pierce as she would want. I wouldn't, keep her away from him.
You sure you wouldn't mind?
Well, Brooke is so busy with the shelter and Jamie and her job.
There's always room for one more.
Yeah, that's a plan that might fly.
Laura living with Brooke?
If she would like to, I would love to have her.
I'm gonna go call the caseworker.
I can't wait to tell her.
Well, wait. I need to talk to Brooke. Privately. Yeah.
Of course. What did you want to say, Janet?